Hello, so it is story time. I think everyone is sick to death of hearing about my secret project, so we're going to talk about something else. I do have something else cooking at the moment, which is that this painting, Your, is presently entered in an art competition. I find out in 3 weeks whether or not it's shortlisted. If you haven't entered an art competition, what usually happens is you pay the entry fee of about $50, you wait a couple of months, you don't hear anything, you don't shortlist, you don't get any feedback. So that's what happens most of the time. But I have high hopes for this one. I'm very proud of this piece, but also this gallery has, in a previous competition, shortlisted a different work of mine, so I know that they like me. But still, I could use some luck. So everyone cross all the digits please. But I do want to talk about the piece, which is not something I'm terribly good at, and not something I really like to do, because I like when people tell me what they see in a piece, which is often has nothing to do with what I see in it, and I like that. I feel like when, you know, artists are out of the gate saying this is what it's about, this is how it's interpreted, you're sort of robbing people of the opportunity to have their own take. But that being said, supposedly people want to hear what the artist thinks, so if that's you, stick around. If not, click away or scroll away, it's all good. But this piece is called Your, that's Y-O-R-E, and it's painted completely from memory, no reference photo, because that shack doesn't exist anymore, and there's actually very few photos of it. So that shack was built by, I can never remember if it was my great-grandfather or my great-great-grandfather, but some Phillips up the line built this little shack, like, and I mean like shack, like very small, just a small kitchen, 2 bedrooms, just big enough for a bed, and that little outdoor cubicle, which is just corrugated iron, which was where we showered with a bucket. But it really was where I had a lot of my best memories. It got knocked down when I was, I want to say 12 or 13, so about 17 years ago now, just because the descendants of the guy who built it, so our extended family, my family, our cousins, our second cousins, we all shared the expense to keep it so that we could all take turns staying in it. But eventually it just got too much and we couldn't afford it, so it got knocked down. And this is all at Coorina Beach, by the way. I don't know if you're familiar with the Bundaberg area in Queensland, but this is Coorina Beach. So yeah, I painted it from memory, just, I don't know. I'm very interested in the notion of homesickness, especially something like this where it's like homesick for something that there is no going back to. Because I think everyone, like, I'm uniquely lucky that for me it was sleeping, you know, meters away from where a king tide would reach. But I think everyone has that thing of, you know, missing something that, or someone that there is no going back to. And yeah, so that's that.